ผู้ชมหลายๆท่านน่าจะเคยอ่านหนังสือ How to หนังสือประเภทแนะนำการปรับทัศนคติในการดำรงชีวิตนะคะเชื่อว่าหนึ่งในเล่มคลาสสิกที่คุณผู้ชมเคยอ่านกันก็คือ Seven Habits of Highly Effective People อุปนิสัย 7 ประการที่ทำให้คุณเป็นคนที่มีประสิทธิผลอย่างยิ่งคนเขียนชื่อดังมากค่ะอาจารย์สตีเฟนโควีปัจจุบันเสียชีวิตไปแล้วนะคะแต่ว่าฝากผลงานไว้สำหรับเล่มคลาสสิกนี้ดิฉันก็อ่านหนึ่งในหลักการที่จำได้ก็คืออย่าผัดวันประกันพรุ่งและพยายามคิดถึงผลลัพธ์ในอนาคตอาจารย์สตีเฟนมีลูกถึง9คนนะคะหนึ่งในนั้นก็คือคุณเดวิดโควีที่หันมาเขียนหนังสือในเชิงแนะนำการใช้ชีวิตเช่นเดียวกันค่ะและดิฉันได้มีโอกาสสัมภาษณ์คุณเดวิดโควีตอนที่มาเมืองไทยนะคะคุณเดวิดได้รับการจัดอันดับเป็นนักพูดระดับโลกที่ช่วยฝึกฝนทักษะความเป็นผู้นำหนังสือของเขาก็คือกับดัก7ประการที่ขวางกั้นความสำเร็จคุณเดวิดบอกว่าตอนเด็กๆรู้สึกเหมือนเป็นหนูทดลองให้กับพ่อแต่ก็ช่วยให้เขาฝึกคิดด้วยเหตุและผลเมื่ออ่านและเขียนและศึกษามากๆพบว่าในหลวงรัชกาลที่9ทรงมีความเป็นผู้นำที่ครบสมบูรณ์ตามหลักสากลค่ะ
He's a good example of someone that led a very purposeful life. I think he cared about people. I think he served people. A lot of times when people get into positions of power, they abuse it. And they want to, enjoy the trappings of the power. And they want to benefit financially, from that. But that's not what your late king has done. He was the kind of person that was service-oriented, and he loved people, and he really wanted to make a difference for his countrymen and his country. So honestly, for me, being a United States citizen, I look to him as somebody that is a good model for how to live a nice, purposeful life.
ความเป็นผู้นำขององค์กรขนาดใหญ่และเล็กทั่วโลกในปัจจุบันนี้กำลังถูกท้าทายในยุคเทคโนโลยีดิจิทัลซึ่งกำลังเปลี่ยนรูปแบบการทำงานไปอย่างรวดเร็วและรุนแรงนะคะหลายองค์กรถ้าไม่ปรับก็ไปไม่รอดดิฉันเลยถามต่อถึงคำแนะนำสำหรับผู้นำในยุคนี้ค่ะ Organizations are changing very fast. What's the solution from your 7 traps can help in this world in terms of disruption of technology?
I have it. Is reinvent yourself before circumstances require you to. I looked at a study of like Fortune 500 companies. And in 1955, they had, all these Fortune 500 companies. Then they looked at it like 30 years later, 1985. Only 1/3 of those companies in 1955 were on that list in 1985, 30 years later. Why? They were dinosaurs. They didn't reinvent themselves. They were satisfied with the status quo. They kept doing things in business the same way. They saw the new trends and they ignored it. And now they're no longer the top companies. So, and in today's environment, you can't sit around and just do things the same way and think that you're going to survive. You're not going to survive. You're not going to be valuable, to your customers. So you have to constantly reinvent yourself. Most people do not change until I'm forced to. Okay, I'm going to wait and wait and wait. Why do we procrastinate change? Why do you think we procrastinate change as humans?
That's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah.
We're in a comfort zone, right?
Yes, that's right.
We know what life is like. It's easy to just kind of do all the same things. We have the same habits, right? And we're comfortable. We can interact with the same people who have maybe our same opinions. It's very hard to change, and people will postpone it. There was a study done about people that were given death sentences by their doctors and saying, if you don't change, for instance, if you don't stop smoking, you will die. And they were given that, direction from their doctor. And guess what? Most of them didn't change because they would rather die than change. Right. And so that's, as humans, we have that natural reaction is that we want to postpone, we want to stay in our comfort zone. We don't want to have to try different things.
What is the most important capability of leaders nowadays leader of organizations, leader of startup, what's the capacity or capability or character that they should have to pursue the dream, their organization?
So leaders should look at their role as to unleash people. My father had a 3-word mission statement. Unleash human potential. 3 words. And that's what his mission was about. It was to unleash human potential. And so that's what leaders should do. Everybody already has greatness inside of them. Your job as the leader is to bring out the greatness in you and you and you and all the different people that you interact with. That's what a leader is supposed to do. A multiplier is somebody that makes the people that they work with smarter. They have their talent unleashed. They become better than what they normally would be because the belief the leader has in them, right? Diminishers are leaders that put people down. They say that you're stupid, you're not contributing. They make all the decisions. They don't give them any autonomy. They don't let them make any mistakes. Or if they make a mistake, they beat them up for it, right? And they diminish people to where they can basically they just don't take any initiative anymore. They're not proactive anymore.
So easy, but why is it so hard for people to do it in practice?
It's the mindset. The mindset of a lot of leaders is about position. I'm in a position. I'm smarter than you. That's why I'm a supervisor. I have supervision, right? And people start to believe in the formal authority that they have. And they believe that there's a hierarchy, that only the smart people at the top make the best decisions. We live in this information age now. A lot of people have the industrial age mindset. The industrial age mindset looked at the most important assets was equipment, the manufacturing equipment. It's not people. We live in this, this human capital society nowadays, where the strength is in humans, right? Not in machines.
So leadership has to change their mindset urgently if they want to catch up with technology, with innovation.
Mindset is everything. And my father would say this in paradigms, right? Paradigms drive behaviors, and behaviors drive results. So if you want to change a result, you got to change your mindset. Because if your mindset is the same, you're not going to get, different results.
เป็นคำพูดของอัลเบิร์ตไอน์สไตน์นะคะที่ระบุว่าถ้าทำอะไรเดิมๆแล้วหวังผลลัพธ์ที่แตกต่างออกไปคุณบ้าไปแล้ว